Hi, I'm Thomas Roney. I'm president of Thomas Roney LLC, an economic consulting firm. It started when I was young. I went to work myself when I was 12. My dad had a grocery store. I worked in the grocery store. I worked at a golf club. I worked at different jobs through college. The bookstore, liquor stores. When I traveled, I got a job as a bartender in New Zealand. I worked in a supermarket in Sydney, Australia. My next door neighbor was an engineer on the railroad, for example. Other neighbors of mine worked in driving logging trucks and were mechanics. And the workers like that are the people that I work with now. I mean, the people that are injured are railroad workers and loggers and, oil workers and retail people and stuff. So I have some practical experience with a wide variety of jobs that I can kind of understand. I know what, tips are, for example. I'm aware that that could be a substantial part of your income for a lot of service workers. So that's part of it. The other part is I've been doing this work for 30 years now, and I've worked on hundreds of cases each of those years. Well, that's 6,000 cases that I've been involved with. So there's very, very few occupations that I have not had one or more involvement with. Types of occupations from rocket scientists to movie stars and athletes and workers in factories and workers in retail and workers in the service industry. All of those types of experiences, you learn a little bit extra every time you work on a case involving a different occupation, a different industry, etc. When I worked with the law firm, for example, many of our cases involve large hotel chains. And so you learn about different types of contracts, you learn about different types of work groups like union and non-union. You work from the staff to the management. So over decade after decade of working in these various areas broadens your field of knowledge. So you're able to focus in on the most relevant facts of a particular case. I've also been fortunate to work with some really good people in the various firms I've worked with. And then since I've had my own company, I'm very active with national organizations, with other forensic economists, forensic accountants, for example. And we share research, we share methodologies, we share databases and information with each other. We could, through our conferences, through the papers we publish, through presentations we give to each other, and through daily exchanges of information on various listservs. I try to attend 6 or more national conferences every year so that I can keep up with what new research is being available. Typically I will do a presentation at these conferences too, so I've done more than 70 presentations in recent years to other professional experts and to attorneys. A lot of my presentations are for CLE purposes here in Texas and in Florida, where I also have offices.